Our neighbours have just come bearing a massive mushroom, so we thought we'd show you. It's actually one mushroom. The root is one, but it's got loads of mushrooms on it, and look how big it is. Amazing, isn't it? I don't know how you'd eat this. I guess you'd just boil it in with the curry. But yeah, they're going to go and sell it, I think.
And what you see here is tapioca leaf. And down here, Livo, my dad, and Hannah is working. So I'm going to see what they are up to. Livo is here. Hannah is here as well.
Hello!
And looks like Livo is at the heights.
Clearing weeds. Lima's dad wants to plant some sweet corn seeds today. So they're clearing this area below the tapioca plants. Livo's working very hard.
Yeah.
Hi, Livo.
Hi, Livo.
Livo, say hi. No.
So yes, Livo is working hard as always. And Hannah has been clearing the weeds.
And we have something to show you. Let's go this side. So last night we could hear the dogs barking and we were just calling them to come back, but they kept barking. So we were wondering what was up. And this morning when Lima's dad came down to the tapioca field to work, he found out what the problem was. Down here, I hope you can see it, there are some hoof prints. And these are the prints of a wild boar. And apparently, by the prints, they can tell that the boar is probably over 100 kilos. So there's 1, 2, and there's one more down here as well, the third print down here. And these prints lead all the way up. You can see how he's walked up here. They lead up to here. The boar has actually tried to dig up the tapioca plant, but apparently he didn't eat much of it because the tapioca is still young. So he's dug up 3 or 4 plants to try and eat, but he obviously gave up and went away again. Hello.
And here we have Livo here.
Oh, he's drink juice.
Asking his mom if he can have some juice.
Here you go. Oh, look, it's got ants on it. Is that nice?
Nice.
And then
Nice.
he hasn't quite figured out how to drink out of a bottle yet. Good. Finished? No. It's a really hot, humid day today. The clouds have actually just come over, which is nice. But we've been working in the sunlight. So he's obviously feeling the heat now. Done? No.
No.
No. The sweet thing about Livo is that he copies every movement of his grandfather. So since we've come down, they were walking down the hill with their hose above their shoulders like this, going, hoi, 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 one after the other. And then his grandfather put the hoe down on the floor and Livo threw it down in exactly the same way. So that's how he learns, which is really nice. Hopefully he'll be a very good farmer one day. And here's another plant that the wild boar has dug up. So we actually live quite close to the road, but as you can see we still get quite a lot of wildlife, which is nice because in much of Nagaland we don't get much wildlife anymore because of the hunters. But thankfully this is a season now where they're not allowed to hunt, so we get more animals. And hopefully as the years go by we'll get more and more wildlife. So we actually thought there were only 3 or 4 tapioca plants that have been dug up, But now, as we're shooting this video, we can see that there's a whole trail of them going along this line that have all been dug up. I'm not sure how that will affect the plant in the long run, but hopefully they'll keep growing quite well. So I'm not sure what Lima showed you when he was coming down the hill, but I thought as I'm walking up I'll show you again just in case. So this is our tapioca field, and tapioca is used for the pigs. The pigs eat the leaves because they're very high in protein apparently, and then humans and pigs can eat the roots. So I'm not a big fan of tapioca roots. It seems very bland to me, but some people love it. So there we go. That's the view, and down there where we can't see is where we're going to be planting the sweet corn. So Livo and Avo, grandfather, have been working very hard together. Now they've just sat down to have a break in the shade. A stick? You've got a stick? It's a long stick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So here's Livo, and he's planting some lao seeds. Good job, Livo. Lima's dad is looking for something to use as a marker to show where he's planted the seeds.
Good.
So today we've actually hired one uncle to come and work because this plot of land is just so big and there's so many weeds everywhere. So it's very difficult to do it just as a family. So he's working very hard, this uncle, and we're very grateful for his help. Here we go, this is how Livo copies his grandfather. Avula up, yeah? Woo! So here I have some pineapple plants. We uprooted them from the place that we planted our orange trees, and we are going to replant them on the other side of the farm where there are lots of other pineapple plants. So let's go. So we're planting these pineapples on the side of the hill. Apparently they don't need that much manure, they're quite a tough plant. So we're just digging holes and sticking them in. have a bottle gourd, I think it's called, bottle gourd plant, and it's just starting to become a vine. So we're going to wrap it around this bamboo, and as it grows we will have to put some more bamboo things for it to grow up. But for now we're just going to leave it like this, and hopefully it will start to attach itself to this cane, bamboo. So the planting is done and it is time to cook. So we'll see you later. Bye!